Every Australian could be fully vaccinated by Christmas. That's the bold prediction as the federal government announces a major boost to the nation's sluggish rollout. 2 million extra Pfizer doses every week will start arriving in October. But Greg Hunt is warning older Aussies refusing the AstraZeneca jab won't be given priority access. For more, we're joined by Dr. Bruce Willett in Brisbane. Doctor, thanks for your time this morning. 40 million doses by the end of the year. A nice Christmas present.
Oh, look, it sounds great.
Sounds great. It sounds like there's a but there.
Oh, look, it's fantastic news. We're looking forward to the rollout of the new vaccine. It comes on the news that that it looks like that we will be able to store the Pfizer vaccine in our fridge, in our normal fridge for up to a month, which means that there will be, it'll make it a lot easier to roll out the Pfizer vaccine, and it means that, it'll be able to be administered by GPs, which is by and large where we're finding most patients want to get their vaccine. So that's great news. Yeah. I guess the but is that October's a long way away.
That's it, but I mean, as you say, that is a game changer now, able to keep it in the fridge for a month rather than the 5 days. It is also going to make it much tougher to convince people to go with AstraZeneca, isn't it?
Yeah, which is why I say that October's a long way away, and we can't afford to wait to hold off until October. It's going to be very difficult to do the entire population of Australia in those couple of months. So, and anything could happen between now and October. There's nothing to say that we couldn't have COVID land on our shores and spread as quickly as it has in the other countries where it's spread. So my advice to my patients is still go ahead, get the AstraZeneca vaccine. It is a safe vaccine. The risks, compared to actually contracting COVID, just ridiculously in favour of going ahead and getting the vaccination, including AstraZeneca.
I mean, the issue you've got in your state there in Queensland is your rollout is behind pretty much every other state and territory. Does not help when the Premier, the Chief Health Officer and your Education Minister aren't vaccinated. Do you think that has played into it?
Yeah, look, I can understand that they may have wanted to delay getting vaccinated initially. In fact, that's I can only say what I did in my practice. And initially, I felt that I should get my patients vaccinated. Most of them are older and sicker than me, and need the protection more. So I actually preference vaccinating them first, and I'm sure that the Premier and the Health Minister are thinking similarly. But of course, when the controversy started to arise around the AstraZeneca vaccination, personally I decided that it was best to go ahead and get the vaccination so I could look my patients in the eye and say, look, I really believe that this vaccination is the best thing to do, and I've had it, and I'm completely fine. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they get that done soon, because it does, I think, send the wrong message to a lot of people. What do you think, too, of the Prime Minister's plans, travel exemption plans, so allowing vaccinated Aussies to travel between states even when there's a outbreak, because it's not winning a whole lot of support, as we know from the Premiers?
Yeah, look, I don't know a lot about the details of that at the moment. It certainly sounds good on the face of it that there's some reason for getting vaccinated, because, there's no way that we can return to any semblance of a normal life and open up borders and avoid lockdowns until we get the majority of the population vaccinated. So the sooner that happens, the better.
Yeah, Sir Richard Branson weighed in on this morning, saying in regards to when Australia could reopen the international borders. Just take a listen.
I don't know how your vaccination program's going, but if the government can speed up the vaccination program so everybody is vaccinated, then there's no reason at all why you shouldn't be, be able to get opened up.
Does he have a point?
Yeah, look, absolutely. And a lot of general practices are still not getting the supplies of vaccine that they need to be able to vaccinate everyone that wants to be vaccinated. So, and we are finding that, when people come to the GP and have the risks and benefits explained, the vast majority of people are happy to go ahead and get vaccinated. And we've seen that there's a preponderance of people wanting to get vaccinated by the GP that they know rather than in the mass vaccination clinics. I guess the other issue is the so-called vaccine hesitancy, and we'd love to see a public awareness campaign done of the benefits of getting vaccinated and explaining the risk-benefit, analysis. Also, the College of GPs are seeking that there is an extra patient rebate for GPs to have some time to explain the issues around vaccinations to patients who've got those doubts. Currently, GPs are only funded for basically a quick explanation and a jab, on the basis of a brief consultation.
Right. Well, plenty of good suggestions there. Bruce, thanks for joining us this morning. We appreciate it.